Hey guys, I'm Jumbo and I'm an average gamer with average skills, and in this video I'm gonna tell you how I went from this to this to this and then finally this. So as you can tell, I used an aim trainer at least 1 hour a day for a whole month. But what is an aim trainer? An aim trainer is an application that is specifically designed to improve the player's aim. For this video, I used AimLab because you can find it on Steam and it's free to play, so it's just you download and after a couple of minutes you can be training right away. But there's a lot of options out there. You can do your own research and decide which one is best for you. And by the way, this video is not sponsored, I wish it was. Also, AimLab has a lot of different training modes like flicking, speed, precision, cognition, perception, and each of these modes have subtasks. For example, my favorite, spider shot. On top of that, AimLab allows you to tweak a lot of parameters like sensitivity, FOV, aiming downsights, just to name a few. And at the end of each practice, it gives you an overall score, accuracy, time to kill, amount of targets, and other stuff, so you can keep track of your performance. And as you probably noticed in the intro, I improved a lot, so it really worked. But one thing I want to talk about is why using an aim trainer in the first place. Well, as I said before, I am an average gamer. I've played games for years, and I always try to find a way to improve. And by the way, congratulations, because if you're here, it means that you're also interested in improving your performance, and that's great. Back to the video. I try to improve by learning strategies, choosing heroes or operators, mechanics, guns, attachments, ballistics, etc. But it wasn't until a month ago that I decided to actually improve my aiming skills. And don't get me wrong, in fact, every time we play a game, we are technically practicing and we're getting better every day. But daily improvement is just not good enough for me. Why? Because when we're playing, we're not 100% focused on just getting better. So one advantage of using an aim trainer is that it allows you to focus on a single task alone, in this case, raw aiming skills. So that's why to use it. Now, how do we know it works? Well, to answer this question, first we have to talk about, you guessed it, quantum thermodynamics. Joke. We have to talk about muscle memory, which explains how we get better at anything by executing a certain movement over and over and over again. Have you ever heard practice makes perfect? Well, that's right. And wrong, because it's not just about practicing, it's more like perfect practice makes perfect. And I experienced this during my 1 month training. First, I was just randomly practicing without even paying attention, and after a couple of days, I saw little to no improvement at all. And then changed to slowly but surely, I took my time to hit those targets right in the middle without worrying about speed, and after a week, I was seeing results. So training definitely works. Now, my overall experience was pretty good. It took me a while to get used to the training schedule, but I got used to it, and actually I think now I'm addicted to practicing. It's one of those things that you never know until you experience it. Now, the first couple of weeks, I was noticing major improvements, and after 2 weeks, I was still noticing some improvement, but not as big as the past weeks. My goal was to improve in reaction time and accuracy, and after a month, my reaction time was 150 milliseconds faster, and that's a lot, and I got 20% more accurate according to the results. I didn't play much during this month of training because I was busy, but the little I played, I could really notice overall improvements. So, does this mean if you practice 1 hour a day for a month, you're gonna be a god in FPS games? Of course not. Does this mean you are going to improve and have better KDs? Definitely yeah. So I really recommend implementing this in your routine. You don't have to train for 1 hour every day. You don't even have to train every day. You can do a couple of hours per week or even per month, but dedicating some time training your aim will definitely help you. Also, one important thing is that you can use any aim trainer as a kind of a warm-up before you start your gaming session. And if you do try any aim trainer, Don't feel bad if at first you're not hitting your targets or you're nowhere close to the top of the leaderboards. I can guarantee you'll see improvement in no time if you keep training. It could take more or less time than average. It depends on every person. Remember that we are all different and we learn at different paces. You can be a god in strategies but not so good in aiming. Or on the other hand, you maybe have Shroud's aim, but decision making could be a little bit difficult for you. We just have to work on our weaker skills. And this is it for the video, guys. Maybe I can upload another video about my progress, or maybe 2 months using an AimTrainer, who knows. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it till here, I'm not gonna ask for likes or subs, but if you liked the video, please leave a comment on what are your thoughts about it, or if you think I can improve something, since this is my very first video ever.